Welcome to another edition of Good Idea, Bad Idea with me, Frank Jofo. And I'm going to dive right into the good ideas and the bad ideas from this week in wrestling. So here we go. Cody Rhoades has been winning every single match this month, and it's a good idea. You thought it was going to be bad, but it's a good idea. I'm going to tell you why. Because they have to make Cody Rhoades look credible against Lance Archer, okay? Compared to WWE, AEW has made Cody Rhoades and Lance Archer look like unstoppable forces, okay? So when they do face off each other at Double or Nothing, they will make you believe that Cody Rhoades has a legitimate shot at beating Lance Archer. But I'm gonna tell you something right now. Against a savage, against a dominant savage, against a dominant wrestler like Lance Archer, Cody, might as well just gift wrap the title and start carving Lance Archer's name in it, because we got a new TNT champion, and his name is not Cody Rhoades. This past Wednesday, Io Shirai versus Charlotte Flair in an anticipated match. We finally got to see Io Shirai in a title match. And what happened? Rhea Ripley returned. So that, my friends, is a good idea. Because don't get me wrong, Io Shirai won the match by disqualification. But she didn't win the title. But Rhea Ripley returning makes this storyline continue with Io Shirai. And I guarantee this is going to be a triple threat match in the near future. And hopefully, to the gods up there, that Io Shirai pulls out the win against Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair and wins the NXT Championship. And that, my friends, is a good idea. Velveteen Dream versus my boy Adam Cole, baby. Honestly, last week I said it was a good idea for these two guys to fight, but after watching the match, it was a bad idea. To me, a championship fight that seems rushed and so hyped over the last couple of weeks is a carbon copy of WWE programming. They always do the same stupidity. It gives no credibility to either Velveteen Dream or Adam Cole, and we are left shaking our freaking heads at the thought that these two guys could have had a match of the year, and they rushed that match and nothing was accomplished. Now, okay, they'll have another rematch here down the line, but what did it accomplish? Nothing. Wasted our time. It's a championship match. Let them have the championship time. That's why it was a bad idea and a bad finish for that match. Thank you to the wrestling gods out there. AJ Styles returned Monday night on Monday Night Raw to face 4 other competitors to see who was going to replace Apollo Crews in the Money in the Bank match tonight. And that AJ Styles won that gauntlet match, and my friends, that is a good idea, because you have to remember, AJ Styles is the phenomenal one. He is one of the top wrestlers in wrestling today. Point final. So when he lost to The Undertaker, what was next after that? I'm waiting. Nothing. Undertaker is a part-timer. There is nothing after The Undertaker. You understand? So for him, for WWE, to come back and throw him in that match and possibly, and I hope, winning the Money in the Bank match tonight will solidify AJ Styles as the phenomenal one and the best in the world at what he does. Sorry, Chris Jericho, but tonight, AJ Styles is gonna win the Money in the Bank match, and that, my friends, is a good idea. I can't believe it. Just when I was praising WWE for what they were doing with Ricochet and Cedric Alexander, what the hell did they do? They make them lose to, get this, Shane Thorne and Brendan Vink. I can't even pronounce this guy's name. Brendan Vink. Who are they? You tell me. I'm going to wait. I can't believe it. 2 salams. You make these two guys beat Ricochet and Cedric Alexander coming off a hot week off Monday Night Raw last week, and you completely destroy their momentum. Basically, you're not burying them. Because everyone says, oh, if you lose on Raw, you're buried. No, it's not that. It's just that they put in the work, they have the momentum, the WWE Universe is behind them, we're all behind them, and then you make them lose to Brendan Vink and Shane Thorne. I don't even have to pull out the paper because everybody knows that is a bad idea. And hopefully next week I get to raise the good idea for Cedric Alexander and Ricochet, and hopefully they redeem themselves, because WWE, don't do it to them. They deserve so much more. They do not deserve this. And Bayley, the women's champion, versus Tamina at Money in the Bank for the women's title. Who's gonna win? I know who's gonna win, but on Friday Night SmackDown, Tamina teamed up with Lacey Evans to go against Bayley and Sasha, which is usually the norm before a pay-per-view. And the norm is that the challenger usually gets a surprise victory over the champion. What happened? There was a surprise victory by Tamina. Tamina pinned Bayley to beat Bayley and Sasha Banks with Lacey Evans. So now everyone thinks, wow, Tamina's got the momentum. Tamina's got the momentum. Tamina doesn't have the momentum. But lately on SmackDown and on Monday Night Raw, there's been a lot of upsets. Forgotten Sons of won. Ricochet and Cedric Alexander lost. I'm telling you, and even Lucha House Party beat Mrs. Morrison. So, I am telling you right now, Tamina, it's a good idea for her beating Bayley and pinning her on Friday Night SmackDown to make believe that everyone thinks that she's going to lose at Money in the Bank. But let me tell you something, it's a good idea what WWE did, because they're manipulating your mind. Tamina is your new WWE Women's Champion. Book it. And I told you, remember, Frank Jofo told you this first, the upset of the night. And that, my friends, is a good idea. Tamina is your WWE Women's Champion. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another edition of Good Idea, Bad Idea. Number 3, tonight, WWE pay-per-view on the WWE Network, Money in the Bank. I'm going to be watching it. I've made a lot of predictions this week. Let's see if they come true. My big prediction and my big underdog to win the WWE Women's title is Tamina. Let's see if Kyle Moran will smooch Selecta Brew next week. We'll soon find out. I'm going to have fun watching it. Let's see what's going to happen here tonight, guys. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share, comment, do all that skeet and scat. Jofo in the Ring on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Don't forget, Good Idea, Bad Idea, every Sunday. Our podcast, episode 8, this Wednesday on, of course, the Jofo Podcast YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe and follow and like and do all that skeet and scat. Remember, guys, wrestling is life.
If Frank is listening right now, oh man, you know, this guy, this guy's been a thorn in my side for over 20 years.
20-year thorn, this guy.
Okay? 20 years. I took care of him once. I took care of him twice, 3 times. He still wants another beating. I don't understand. How many beatings do I got to give this guy?
Likes the abuse.
He's a glutton.
How many chair shots and choke slams does he need for me to knock some sense into him? I don't know.
Yeah, I think the last time is going to be the the next time is gonna be the last time. Man. Do it once and for all.
Yeah,
Shut him
once
up.
and for all. That's
Do a
it.
coffee match.
I got to put him out of his misery once and for all.
Exactly.
So if he wants a challenge accepted. No problem.
No,
Beautiful.
you heard it here first.
You heard it
No
here first.
problem.
On the Jofo pre-drink, Big Show accepts the Philip challenge.
Why do you think I'm getting in shape? Why do you think I've been walking?
Why do you think I walk to the car now?
Driving extra hard. Right? He's driving like Fast and the Furious.
Why do you think I don't park in the driveway anymore? I park on the street. Huh? That's 10 extra steps.
That's it.
I knew he was going to be a no-show anyways. He's always been like that.
Oh my
All
God!
kinds of shit
Now
talking
things
here.
are getting violent.
Oh my
I
God.
like it.
You gotta force feed him a porchetta sandwich. That's what Jordan says.
There's no force feeding needed.
No, there's going to be force feeding him a choke slam.
Don't do it. He's got the porchetta.
Force feed him a choke slam. Yeah.